Hello, this is Gat Carter and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. I did play some cycles in between episodes trying to figure out my... what's that chlorine? Where are you? That one? Bleach stone. That's what I meant. Let's just quickly sweep that into water. Trying to figure out the water weeds lettuce stuff and this monstrosity. Because the hatchlings don't drop down. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put enough water in to basically raise the water level up to that tile level, and that will drown the hatches. The pips will just walk around anyway, so they're not a problem, and the Dracos will walk around as well. And I can't remember if there's anything else that'll stay there. But the hatches will drown if we get the water level right, and hopefully not enough to flood my base again. Because I've managed to do that. Now this I'm going to have to warm up. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to get more... what's lead? I've got lots of lead. Just going to stick in lead there, and then I'm going to put in... what's thermally reactive? Have I got enough? Yeah, I've got enough. Yeah. Put that in. Now where I want to do is... what do I want to do? So come down here. There. Then we're going to do a bridge up here and a bridge there. And you're not going to come in on a bridge. Well, you will have to. And you're going to come in here. And what we want to do is, I'm just going to do a manual valve. And I will, because it's not going to be permanent. Just maybe on occasion if I need to warm it up, but once it gets going, it shouldn't be an issue. You're all done up. Oops. I wanted thermal. It'd be thermal rock. Except for you, I'll delete you in a second. And that can be thermals there. Where are we? Cancel build, and that pipe can go as well. Good pipe, deconstruct. Alright, so we'll feed the hot salt water through here to warm it up. Let's put that on 9. No, 9. 9 was a bit too much. On a 7. So that'll warm it up, and you'll get the stuff to grow. Now I've put... so all of these pipes are insulated. A little bit of heat will come out into these areas, but only a small amount. It will slowly heat up over time, but not anything that'll really affect us. That'll come up here, and I should have all the warm stuff in there. Once this sort of radiator pipe is constructed, I'll actually start it off. It should keep it warm enough, and we got insulated pipe through the rest of it as well. Now, I'm going to keep an eye on exactly how much water is in here. If it's too much, it'll just leak over the door when it's opened. If it's not enough, it won't force... yeah, I need more. I need more to force it up. Yeah, we'll give it some time. A little bit more time. It's not going very fast because I always leave it going fast and then I flood my base. So I'm not paying attention. Is that all the pipes done? Yes. Alright. So what I'll do is I might start this off. Go. Because it'll take forever to travel. It's got a long way to travel, so it's going to take a while. It's night time. Typical night time. Yeah, what are we looking at? Yeah, it'll lock the hatch in. Alright, now what are you doing? That's not what we want. If I do enough pressure, it will... how much is in there? Yeah, if I do enough pressure, it'll do it. It's just how much pressure do you need? What's the right amount of pressure? Oop, save time. I got 2 now. It's above 3, isn't it? Oh, below 3. Alright, we'll give it a little bit longer. Where's the water? Has it made its way yet? Has it started? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's got a long way to go. It takes quite some time. What I might do... I might wait until... tell you what, we'll put them in. No, I'll wait a little bit. I want it to heat up first. That is allowed to go full ball into there. You are... if it's above 50... 45. It'll be above that. Alright, which one's which? Yeah, if it's above... Ooh. Actually, that should be if it's below 45, because that automation's hooked up to that. Yeah. First, we want it to go into here anyway. And then we'll get it to go into the top. Where are we? We'll find out just how long... Still not. Still doing it. Yeah. I'll get there. Have we got water yet? Probably not. Alright, it's nearly there. At a cool 70 degrees. That will work out well. The shift plates will help get that temperature spread evenly around. Come on, where are you? Oh, here we go. There we go. They will get wet feet, unfortunately, but it is what it is. See, the salt water's already cold. So what I'll do is go to plant, copy settings, plant everywhere. Now once that water's built up, once the water's full there, I'll get water to go around here. There we go. Now it's building up. Alright. Now we'll do this, and now what do I choose? Which rock? If we look at the temperature is fairly high here. It is... Yeah, so it's well above 22 now. That one's actually getting close to 60. Alright, so when they... what have we got? This guy's in and growing at 24. It is dropping, but that's because he's probably got the water here. 25. So that shouldn't be an issue. With that template, all the areas should warm up fairly quickly. Oh, they planted all the seeds at this end. 13. Yeah, so it might take a little bit. So, why are you... Where's my waterweed? Oh, God's sakes. What are we... 13.7. This should increase. It'll just take a little time for the heat to transfer in. I think the shift plate is going up, maybe? No, but the plant should be a bit too far, a bit too late. What are you doing? 14.1. Yeah, it's a shame because I think all the temperatures here would be fine and all the temperatures here are not because they're furthest away. This waterweed's only 13.3. Yeah, what do we got? Still not. Alright. We're starting to fill up this one. Soon we'll be at that level. And then we'll see how we go there. There'll just be a sweet spot where we can drown them. That'll be the last two. What are we looking like? Yeah, so those pipes are warm. Liquid pipe's going up in temperature. Hopefully the shift plate will be going up in temperature. Maybe. Slowly. Why is it... I think I've got something that I didn't... That liquid bridge can go. I was thinking that it would put all of it through this before the liquid bridge, but it's not working. That's taken away some of our heat that could be going into here. There we go. That's better. So how close is this one? 20.5. So that'll heat up. It'll take a little bit. We got lots of salt water. I'm not sure if this is dormant. Nope, it's still going on its eruptions. So that will not be an issue. Where have I got? Where am I going? Where's my... there. This guy is analysed. We just got to do... Come on. Just got to do our exhaust there, and we'll set this to be... It's above 600 pump. Now that'll pump out all of the oxygen and polluted oxygen and all that stuff. I don't really mind it being dumped into... Where do we dump it? Hold on, where does it go? Into here. Yeah, I do sort of mind it being dumped into there, actually. What do we want? Let's go do that. So if we dump polluted oxygen in there, at least it'll get cleaned out. I might need to shift that further up so it gets cleaned up elsewhere. Looking at getting cleaned up. You haven't been done either. Yeah, so let's get... Once we get that done, it'll be able to pump and dormant. So this will be active in 6 cycles, so preferably we want that done prior to that. I forgot to check this, of course. Now, how you going? Nope, needs more. At some point it will force air up there. Now we've got, what have we got here? Aluminium, iron and copper. What I might do is metal ore. Pump that in there. There we go. So it'll get rid of all of that, and then we'll... Nothing drops? Nah. All good. Can we pick up... What is that? Is that a water bottle? Can that be loaded? I don't know. I don't think water can be... Bottled water can be... Although what I can do is empty. And if we do that... And I can't do the priority. Yeah, they'll empty it at some point. Alright, how are we going? You gonna do it now? Can I force you to... Nope. Not yet. Not yet. Alright, how's this going? You're still not good on temperature. No, not what I want. Alright, I need to learn to click slower. It's at 19.9. What temperature is this thing sitting at? 23, yeah. So it's well within its bounds. It's not going to overheat. This bit here will slowly heat up. Will probably help this one as well stay warmer. I'm assuming this area will eventually get warmer. And all of these areas, with any luck, will warm up this. At least they're eating in decent temperature now, which is good. This ice is not melted, but this bit is getting warmer and this ice is cooler than it was. So I suspect at some point this will start melting. And we'll break in this way. Come on, do it. It will do it. I want to... See, we're just filling up these with salt water. I'd like this to actually start working. This one was at 13. What's it at now? Not that. 17. It'll go soon enough. In the meantime, let's try not to overfill. Still not. Come on. It is more. Just want to get rid of this little waterfall. If there's enough pressure, I believe it will do it. It's just making sure that you don't overdo the pressure. Otherwise, I'll end up with water spilling out every single time they open it. Alright, now, what do we got? Probably not ready for duplicants. Do I want Oxfern? It could be a way to get rid of my water. But then again, gold. I think I've actually got Oxfern in seeds. What seeds have I got? Oh, I haven't. Oh well, I regret nothing. Nothing at all. I didn't do this. Alright, so what do we want? I want critter eggs. You are going to be Pip and... Where's Pip Squeaks? No, not... Oh yeah, Pip eggs. The other thing I'll do is... do Pips and I'll do... edible... not meat. Or actually no, all edible. All edible in here can go. Because it's just going to go up to the kitchen, so that doesn't matter. And the other thing I wanted was something. So, any sort of food, any eggs. I had thought there was something else I wanted to pull out, but I may be wrong. So they'll get eggs, they'll go into here. So incubate, I don't know, 7, incubate. Now what I want to do is set a timer on this, so I need to switch this automation. Which I hadn't set up properly anyway. So that can go there, that's going to get that, no. Hold on. I want this automation deconstructed. And then I want a clock sensor. It's annoying. It was the wrong one. We want this done actually, because right now all the... I can't do that. All the eggs are just going out. Don't want the eggs going out. So what I'm going to want to do is do that. Do a clock sensor. Go there and there. And that way we'll do the same thing we've done up with the hatches. Come on, come on, do it. Do it. Nib. Of course it's near bedtime. We've still got 7 in here, don't we? Yeah, that's fine. This water is still going. Our next activity... What temperature is this? 25... 33. What I might do is... I'm going to increase this amount. Substantially more. No. That'll do. That's 20 tons of ice at -5. And that ice does not want to melt. But we actually seem to be using a decent amount of water. So, I'll tell you what. Let's do 5 kilogram packets. That should put a lot more heat through here as well. Which will be okay. I can go up to 40. We'll see. I'll drop the water down or divert the water if it gets too warm. These are still not... 21.7. They're close. Very close. Talking it close, let's see if we've gone too far. Oh, poor little hatchling. You're going to die. Alright, so that's that done. But it's still not quite enough water to... Right, there you go. You're alright. You're not going to die yet. So it's going to kill everything now and there. But it's just not enough water at the top to cause drowning. So I just need a little bit more, and then I can drown the pips at the top. And fingers crossed this is not done yet. Come on, come on, come on. You should be... What's wrong? This isn't set. So if there's less than... No, 5. Yeah, less than 5. So if there's less than 5 eggs and critters in total, and you're going to auto-wrangle on a 2, and you're going to only have pips and pipsqueaks in here, and you are going to be on a 7. Because I think this one should be on 8. That should have pips and pipsqueaks. Alright. That's 7, and then we've got this one on a 6. And pips and pipsqueaks on a 6. Alright. That should work wonders. Alright, so 2 of these now have got temperature. This one is so close. Is it still going up? Yeah, it's still going up. I'm not too fussed about the salt water going here. We have got a lot of it, and we're still getting more, so pumping out doesn't really bother me. I'm happy to pump salt water out of here and then get more anyway. And what I want to do is put a salt... what do I want? Salty thing. Desalinator. With a rust deoxidizer, because I need salt for the deoxidizer. Put those 2, I don't know, probably somewhere up the top. And then maybe pump in oxygen into the base from there, just to avoid using up all my algae. What about 6.7 tons? I'm going through it a fair bit, so I think I'm consuming more than my... What do we got? Yeah, look, the electrolyzers are doing less than diffuser. But part of that will be... They're supplying all of those. And there's not that much oxygen going into the base itself. So if we get a... I'm not sure where... Oh, is our gas done? There we go, gas is done. So I'm just thinking... Yeah, so this will improve... What's that? 1.7. This will slowly pump it out, and once this natural gas geyser starts going, That'll obviously put more pressure in it, and then the hydrogen will push the rest of it up. Not hydrogen. Natural gas will push everything up, and the natural gas will go up. So it'll be a little while until this is actually pumping natural gas. Where's the natural gas? Included there. So I think when this expands, it's yeah, it'll probably drop below the pressure. That's right. What I could do is make it a vacuum, but I won't because I've got stuff in here they're going to come and collect. So I will not bother doing that. Oh, what are you on? This is probably now too much. But let's test it. What do you got? Hey, little buddy. This has still got an air pocket in it. I could theoretically put an air pocket in here. Actually, we could put an air pocket in here. What would happen if I did that? I want to do this one. I want it done while there's an air pocket here. There we go. Now the thing is, I need just a little bit more. Oh, where is it? Critter sensor, bloke. Just a little bit more and I can drown him. Now I'll set that to 0. And we'll see if we've got just the right amount to drown him. Is anyone going to set that to 0? What's going on? Someone. Anyone. Someone. Turn that off. Why does no one want to... There we go. So why did no one want to turn it off? Yeah. Isn't enough to drown. Oh, it's got to be close. It's still going. So do they literally have to have the entire thing full? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Alright, we'll keep going. We'll see if we can get it so that the water won't spill. Hey, more algae. That's good, because we're running out. Alright, all those are done, so... what I might do is run this a lot slower. Say 508. You go to 9 as well. So it'll keep a little bit of the hot salt water going through, but not too much. All I want to do is maintain temperature now. So that's only at 22.2. That should be fine. It'll get a little bit more heat. We've got the shift plates in. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. So we've got lettuce is growing. 38%. We should be able to get mushroom wraps, which I think are better than barbecue as well. They're +4 and barbecue's +3. Yeah. So when we start doing those... oh, we're getting... oh, that was a poor meal. So he's at 24. We got nice decor. So a poor meal is only +1. So the +4 quality food will be vastly superior to that. And we'll start feeding fried mushrooms to the hatches, and we'll get rid of the meal loss, I think. And that'll be less work for us. What have we got? We got 5.4 tons of slime. We're not going to run out of slime. We might do another lot of mushrooms if needs be. Now, I've got to deal with these puffs. And basically... I'll get rid of that one. Deal with the puffs and do with the puffs what I've done with all the other critters, which means running another long line up to the murder place. I might place of murder. I might go that way and tack it onto I don't know, up there. It's going to take a lot of resources. I might need to mine some. But if I do those there, the only critters I got left really is Drecos, and if I can get some shine bugs at some point, if I get some eggs, I'll deal with doing them. So these, yeah, they're incubating. We'll do all the critters at some point, but so I'll do critters next time and maybe look at getting the more oxygen production. Thanks for watching.